Okay, so those who want direct solution, here it is. So you may have this object and you are saying dot connect, in which there is a signal, right? So it may be item pressed or item selected, whatever the signal is. Then we give the functions to execute, and then we add dot bind method. In dot bind, you can pass extra arguments and it will be sent to your function. But keep that in mind. If your built-in signal has already one argument or two arguments, for example, in this case where toggled, right? So there is already one parameter which is going that button pressed, true or false, right? So in that case, you keep one space for that default argument, and then you can pass your argument one and argument two. So for those who want to understand entirely, now I can explain you that. So let's say I'm creating this normal button, right? So we have check button and we have set the text. And what I want to get in my function, I want to get it is pressed, sorry, toggle state. I want to get the toggle state, and at the same time, I also want to get the name of that particular button. And in the case when you need this is when the one function is handling multiple buttons or multiple objects, right? It was in my case when I was making home automation dynamic UI. So regardless of case, you can how you can do that. So we have created this button, I have given the name, right? And now we need to connect that the signal. So how we are going to say normal button dot connect, right? Now the signal string. So it is going to be toggle, right? Toggled. Okay. Now here we select the whatever function we are trying to connect it with. So I am trying to connect it with the on normal button toggle, right? And then I can just say dot bind, okay, dot bind, and which argument I want is normal button dot name. Okay, so this will send the normal button name here on the second position, because on the first position there is already button pressed, and you can test it by print, let's say toggle state uh, name, right? Now if we run this, as you can see, there is true fan button, false fan button, right? You can see here in the output.